Hello guys, you'd like to build an armor just like that, like I made for the Haradrim Warriors? Well, let me just explain the different steps I went through in order to build something like that. This armor is composed of several pieces. You have two there for the shoulder, you have one here for the chest, you have one right, left, and also you have the back here, which is the largest part. Here are the tools you'll need. One pair of scissors here in order to cut through the mat, a pair of scissors here for the leather, and when you use a pair of scissors for leather, I recommend you to use it only on leather. There is here a pair of scissors in order to cut the linen thread that is here. That thread came at first like this, and this quite thick thread will require a big needle. There. That needle, I recommend it to be a bit bendy as well, and to have no sharp edge, no pointy end. And if it does, like this one did, well, I would recommend that you cut the pointy end here, and you round it, like I did on a grindstone. And also, you will need, in order to push and pull the needle, you'll need tweezers like this, so you can push the needle through the leather and the mat, and then pull it out of the leather and the mat. And then you continue, you push and you pull. And there you have the tool that will be used in order to create holes in your leather. And you have here something that you will use in order to measure the different things you'll need to measure. At first, this was simply a mat from IKEA, and you see I cut it in several pieces. In one mat, if I do recall correctly, I've been able to cut there 8 pieces for the shoulder. Here, of course, it takes much more space because of the leather, but if I recall correctly, you have on one mat enough for 8 shoulder parts. On the same mat, you have the space for one back here and 2 chests, 2 front. If you compare the size of the sides to the chest, there is 2 sides to create a chest. It means that on the mat you have either 2 backs, 4 chests, or the double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides, which means that I need 1 for the shoulder, 2 mats for the backs. Also, I need 1 mat for the chest, 4 parts, and for the 8 sides, I'll need another mat, which make 5 mats for 4 armor. After you cut everything, you'll glue here different pieces of fabric. This fabric is here to cover the latex, which was on the back, and that fabric here have also been dyed, you see, colored with chestnut dye. When it's done, you prepare different pieces there for the border. I think the leather there was about 2.5 inches large in order to cover correctly the border. So after I've cut everything for the leather, I pierced everything here, all the different holes. I've dyed, colored the leather as well, and then when it was ready, I've simply glued the leather there in order to hold a bit there on the mat. And after I've started to stitch it. If you check out about the distance between the different holes there, it's about 1 inch, went for 1 inch. After some time, you will have something looking like that. You just cut the excess of leather that you could have in order to adjust the different parts all together. You stitch it in a way that it's clean, like this, and you can add then the little parts, like here, this part, a piece of leather on the outside, and also there on the inside, in order to hold correctly the strap, well, the leather rope, leather thread that go through both leather and mat. In order to create the holes here, you simply have to use this tool here, and you go through everything. Of course, the holes there on the leather have been first created with this kind of tool there. And you have here, same thing on the chest, and there on the back of the chest. That way you can select different positions. And I made the same here on the back. There is a piece with different holes in order to choose as well a different position in order to fit the armor to the one that will have to wear it. And you see it from the back. When everything is stitched, as the holes there are already prepared, you just have to go through the mat with this tool. You just have to push through the mat, and then you can place the leather rope here and push it as well through the mat, the leather, everything. It came out, and then you can just attach this part to the part here on the shoulder. Also, one important thing there, to add a piece of leather in order to stitch it between the chest and the left side, and the same goes there, piece of leather which have been stitched in order to strap together the side and the chest. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you want to learn more about the different things I've been crafting over the years, like armors, shields, or anything, subscribe to the channel, follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, DeviantArt, you pick, you choose, and until next time, I wish you a great day. See you guys.